and take a look at these creepers dropping, guys. AFK, automatic creeper farm, gunpowder, MCPE and Bedrock for the win. Hey there guys, Skippy here for Room Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you with a super cool, super awesome creeper farm, gunpowder, all that jazz. 5 stacks per hour. That's right, 5 stacks per hour. We're going to use a Trident Killer and some looting to do this, but you don't need to. You could just let it rock, and yeah, it will still pump out at least a couple stacks an hour, I think, without the looting. You can see it's a very straightforward farm. Pretty good one here. Guys, for this one here, let's go for 1,104 likes. If you are down with the cause, don't forget to hit me up below, guys. Always consider to subscribe. Look, guys, mad tutorials. Guys, this is Farming Friday. We have Door Day Monday, Tiny Tuesday, and Farming Friday. We are making every day of the week something awesome, and that will provide me with the inspiration needed to make a lot of videos. So, Farming Friday, guys, big shout out. Oofin Gamer, he is a member of my Discord, and he was talking about creeper farms with us, and I saw one of his other creeper farms, and it left a little to be desired, and I was like, hey, and he said, hey, I'm doing this little improvement, why don't you check it out? And bang, I saw it. So here we go, guys. There's no cats, there's no nothing. It's simple, it's easy, it's just blocks, trapdoors, buttons, very simple ingredients. It's a little bit expensive, but not really. It's actually cheap, just a lot of different items. So big shout outs, Oofin Gamer. Link to his channel in the description below. He's always in the Discord chatting up stuff. So yeah, big channel link in the description. Let's tell you what you need. We're going to try to do this time-lapse style because it's really big. And yeah, so let's do it, guys. For this build, you're going to need around a stack of leaves, 8 observer blocks, 4 pistons, 2 chests, 2 powered rails, 4 regular rails, 2 hoppers, 1 minecart with hopper. You need 2 buckets of water only to create an infinite water source. Bring a lot of extra buckets if you want to make your life easy. 2 redstone torches, 1 lever. You're going to also need 8 gates, that's 8 fence gates, 96 glass, 512 buttons, 1536 solid blocks, 512 half slabs, that's mostly for the roof, and 992 trap doors. In addition, you're going to want a trident and a sword, like in my hand, with looting, and that's going to allow you to basically kill it. With the Trident Killer, you're going to be standing here near the farm, you're going to have looting in your hand, and when the things die with the trident that's inside the farm right here, it's going to give you extra gunpowder, of course, and it's also going to give you that. These I don't put in at the end. You can see it's working nice. This is where you're gonna AFK, and if you AFK, you notice the XP finds its way to you there. So I don't add that at the end, but that's awesome. So guys, let's make this bad boy right now. And okay, so we're going to start this off with an 8x8 platform. Notice I nicked off the corners because we're going to use 4 leaves somewhere else, so we can just put a stack in the ingredients. Guys, any leaves, this is for mob spawning to prevent it from happening, including pillagers. Find somewhere in the middle right here, put your 2 chests right next to each other, drop down, crouch place, hopper into that guy, 4 solid blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 right after. Now we're going to get our rail system ready to go. We're going to keep ourselves crouched and put 2 rails here. We're going to put 2 rails here, drop a solid powered rail right there, and guess what we have, guys? Mission accomplished, rails connecting. Let's go ahead and put a glass block here and here. The reason we're using glass is because we want it to be non-mob spawning, and we can't put torches on leaves. Look at that. Mission accomplished. And once we have this done, we're going to just want to go ahead and put grass or leaves, and leaves. Done, done, and done. Feels good, looks good, right? That does look good. Let's go ahead and put our Trident Killer around it. So this is going to be as easy as it is. Let's go ahead and let's just wrap this around. So let's do this with glass. We're going to remove it after the anyway. So we're going to do this so we know where everything goes. Just like this, just like this, just like this. And these are just placeholder blocks for now. For the most part, let's go ahead and put this guy on the opposite side. So right here, right here, right there, and right there. So I was off by 1. Feel good about it anyway. You can see what we have is skip a block, go, skip a block, go, skip a block, go. Grab yourself your observer blocks now. We're going to need a few of them. Let's go over. So basically this guy is going to observe this guy, which is going to observe this guy, which is going to observe this guy. You see what we got here. Basic redstone mechanics. This guy here, and this guy here. Oh, actually, this guy can go like this, and then this guy can go like this. So basically what you have is you're going to see we made one error right here. That's how we're going to do it. And you'll know you're doing it right is when it goes like this, and you can see This one goes out, this one goes in. We go in a circle, grab yourself a lever. Once this lever is on, we're going to go ahead and put it in the front because that's where you're going to be standing. We're going to put it right on the piston like this, and we're going to power it. And then we're going to, guess what? Stops the boy right here. So let's go ahead and grab some leaves. These are the other 4 leaves that you're going to need, is right here and right here and right here and right here. Once this is done, go ahead and grab your glass, and we're going to make ourselves a tunnel up. You're going to notice we're at 71. You're going to want this off the ground, right? Because we don't want mobs spawning underneath you. So we're going to be somewhere, your trident killer is going to be somewhere around 71. We're going to go up to 95. We're going to go up 25 blocks. So do yourself a solid and put 15 blocks of glass. We're only going to do the sides here. We're going to leave these, and we're going to put 15 blocks of glass and then 10 solid blocks. The reason we do that is because we want to keep the light on the low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we're going to do 10 solid blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're going to finish this tunnel all the way up. I'm going to time lapse that bad boy right now. And okay, so now that that's done, we're going to keep going with this guy right here. The one thing I'm going to tell you is we'll finish the trident killer later. Let's build this build. So what we want to do is build this guy 9 out. So 8 on top of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and do 4 paths on all sides like this. 9 out. Okay, so now that that's done, let's carry this guy. So what we're going to want, guys, is we're going to want an additional path, 1 up, 5 in. So what I did right here was I did a quick time lapse. I think that I want this tutorial not to be a million years long, and I'm going to show you where you expand up from those crosses. Once those crosses are done, we're going to go like this. So as you can see, 3 high. These pathways all the way down are 3 high pathways right up to the end. On the end, they go up an extra 2 blocks. That's going to be for your wall. You can see it right here. In total, from the ground, we're going to have 5 blocks. The 6th one is the roof. In addition, these canals are going to take place 5 blocks in from the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When they take place, the canals are going to be 2 deep only. 1 up, as you can see, 2 deep only, 1 up, and there's going to be 3 blocks after. So guys, 5 blocks before, 3 blocks after, 3 deep, 2 deep in the canals, and these canals are 5 by 5, the square in the middle. Once we've done this, you got pretty much all of your floor to go. Again, you can make this many floors higher. There is going to be a roof on it. We'll do the roof after. Let's get these buttons and stuff done, and yeah, let's jump into that section here. I'm just going to grab a bucket of water because yeah, everybody needs some water. And let's do this now. I just thought I'd save this. You know what? Listen, like I said, here's your pattern. We can do an above picture right there. Nice, simple pattern. All levels are going to be exactly like this. And yeah, so let's do it. So start with these glass blocks. Go ahead and put glass blocks like this. Put fence gates and open them. And do this for all 4 canals. Okay, so now that that's done, go ahead and grab your buckets of water. You're just going to need a couple for a source, but bring a bunch of buckets to make this easier on you, especially up in the sky. Once you get to these ends here, guys, 1 above the ground like this. Bust these guys out. And we're good. All the way around, do the same thing, 1 up. Done and done. Let's go ahead and throw a bucket in each corner here like this. Feels good, looks good. And now we're going to have button fun. So grab your buttons. You're going to need a lot of buttons. Let's get these buttons going. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is try to stop spiders spawning. And the way that we're going to stop these spiders from spawning is by having a button every 2 blocks. So it's a button, block, skip a block. So you're going to see what we're going to do here is I'm going to do this corner right here, and then we're just time lapse the rest of it. Skip a block here, here. We don't want any spiders, and if anywhere there's multiple blocks next to each other, we are in big trouble. They're there, all the way down, and here, 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 and here. Same thing on this guy right here. Skip a block, skip a block, skip a block. Next one over, skip a block, there, and there. So see what we got? We're gonna do that on all 4 sides now. Okay, so now that that's done, you should be feeling good, looking good. Let's grab a map. This is necessary, guys. Grab a map. look at your map and look at what direction you're facing. So we are going to want to find the way that's northwest. So this is north and that's west. So let's back up a little bit here. So basically what we want is another set of buttons that's going to go north and west, facing north and west. So first things first, we're going to place these ones in these little alleyways here. So basically we want them on the south and east wall. So notice we're facing north and west. So the walls that are on my side are the north and west. So basically let's do this one right here. So we're going to want them right here. There, 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 there. There, 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 there. Because as you can see, northwest is this way, so we're putting buttons on the south and east walls. And the easiest way to look at that one is by going over here, and we're going to do the same thing. South, east, south, south, east. Do you see what we got going? We did good. Now, in these guys here, what you're going to want to do is actually put them on the entirety. Every single center canal one gets a button. So always when it comes to these canals in the middle, they all get buttons because we want mobs to walk off. So we want mobs to fall off there. And now that we have all of those buttons done, hopefully you got it exactly right. Long story short is these rows here are basically going to have a button. No matter what, there's going to be a button on one of the sides. It's just always going to be the south and the west side. They're always going to be facing northwest. So southeast, northwest. Long story short, buttons everywhere. Each of these columns is going to have a button somewhere. You're good to go. So now let's get the roof ready. We are going to need the roof to get the next trapdoors level. Let's just do this. You know what? I didn't even put trapdoors. Get ready. You're going to be so sick of trapdoors real soon. In addition to this, what we're going to do is, yeah, let's just get rid of that guy. Let's toss some buttons right here. And let's get the roof ready. So I'm going to make it 3 layers like Oofin did. So the third layer right here is not going to have anything in the middle. It's just going to be the floor. And the floor is going to be a replica, an exact replica of the floor beneath it. But we don't have to build these kind of walkways anymore because the walkways are already there. So basically what you do is copy the pattern, right? So we're going to go like this. I'm just going to do one corner and then I'll time lapse the rest of it. So it's a 5x5. Right here. And then this one's just going to go for the whole roof, right? Because we know that's how it works. Nice. Done and done. And then once we've done this to the floor, we're going to jump into trapdoors. And then I won't show you every other level, but basically they're all going to have to be exactly the same. So let's go like this and like this. So perfect. So once we've done this, I'm going to actually just make all 4 corners exactly like this, where the 4 is right here. There's going to be a space of 2 in between each one. See, right there, right there. And yeah, so I'm going to make the floor, and we're going to just do one more floor, and you're going to see how it goes. So and as you can see right here, we have 3 floors. Now let's get these trapdoors ready to go. We're going to go in here. So basically your only mission is to put a trapdoor where there's no button. So you can see, you can put them all if you really want, I think, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you're going to see where there's no button, you're going to put a trapdoor. So the easiest way is to go skip 1 right there, skip 1 there, 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 there. And you can see, in addition, we're going to want one all the way down the middle on this one. So right here, 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 here. So it's kind of like a cross pattern. You can see we have this guy here, this guy here, and make sure you don't mess up. You're gonna find out real quick if you mess up, because there'll be mobs other than creepers in your farm. And you can see, so see on this corner right here, we did a pretty good job. Let's go over here and do this. So this guy's gonna go there. It's gonna be every second one all the way to the end, and then in this middle row we're gonna have the whole row of them right here. Bang. Let's close this guy up there, and then on this one here, yeah, cross pattern. This guy here, and this guy here. So you can see cross pattern, right? I'm trying to go down this pit. Nice, looks good. We got a nice safe cross pattern. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and do the same thing in the middle. It's going to be very straightforward. Right here, all of them. And again, you can go for all of them if you want, but yeah, I don't think it's worth the time wasting. Right here. Skip it where there's no buttons. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here, and over here, and yeah. So you can see cross pattern looks beautiful to me. So I'm gonna do the whole entire first floor here, and then when we come back, I'm gonna just reiterate what we do. I'm gonna do the next 3 floors and stuff like that. So just yeah, watch me do this time lapse. And so you can see we have accomplished the task. When you look up, you see a cross pattern. So we are going to complete this for every single floor. There is 3 for this one right here. In addition, what we're going to do is complete the walls. We're going to have each one wrapped in a wall. Once we get to the top as well, there's going to be right here, we're going to have a 2-high wall. And then once we get to the 2-high wall, we're going to have a roof just like this. Bang. This roof is going to cover the whole entire farm, and in addition to that, guys, we have to make sure we cover the whole roof with half slabs. We're doing this to stop mob spawning, so be careful when we do this. This is going to be quite the time lapse. It's going to be nothing for you guys, but make sure that you replicate exactly where each button is, and make sure you follow the northwest rule for the inside buttons in these. And the way that's easy is you can tell inside these streams, you just copy the one below. So here you can see this guy goes here all the way down, and then you can see it goes here all the way down, and make sure you are literally replicating the one before. Keep this up, make sure buttons are all over everywhere, including every single one in a center column like this, and then just copy the floors 1, 2, 3. Make sure we put walls on all of them and a roof with half slabs. Make sure when you go there's no lighting glitches, because that's a thing. I'm going to do that. It's going to take a long time. We're going to just cut time lapse this one because you don't want to watch the whole thing, and then we'll get to the final things where we just hook up your looting sword and we hook up just the final trident killer stuff. Okay guys, stay tuned. And now with all of our final touches in this bad boy, we can do the last couple things here that's going to make it go. You already see some creepers popping down already. Let's get down here and let's do it. So first things first, what we're going to do is we don't want the creepers dying from the fall. So the best way to do this is to actually jump in here. We're going to go ahead and just throw a button, and then what we'll do is throw one more glass right here. Bang. And then we're just going to put some water there, because what we want is for the creepers not to die from the fall. So this water will just stay there. It will slow them down. It will bring them to the trident killer. So guys, if you are not familiar with the way that a trident killer works, is basically take a sword and enchant it with looting. That's what you want. Looting 3. Enchant your sword with looting 3 and you will be very happy, because that means if anything kills with the trident, it's going to give you extra stuff. So what we're going to do to make that trigger is use this trident killer right here. We're going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and bust something out right here, and then go ahead and shoot your trident in here. You're going to see, bang. Trident in there. Again, make sure you don't do what I just did on survival mode, but you can see the creepers are going. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to close it up. In addition, we're going to grab our cart because we never put our minecart with hopper on, and we're going to grab our minecart with hopper right here. Go ahead and throw our minecart with hopper on this guy right here. And he's going to start going like this. In addition to this, we're going to go ahead and turn on our Trident Killer. And you can see things are going. So basically, when you're AFKing here, what we're going to want to do is just go ahead and stand right here. I'm just going to build it out so we can look at it a little better. And we're going to stand right here and we're going to let it go. But as you can see at this moment, basically, we have our farm ready to party. You can still get your XP. We're going to get a ton of gunpowder. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it right here. We're going to go ahead and leave it. And I'm going to let it time lapse a little bit. I'm going to let it time lapse, and that's how we're going to end the video. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for time-lapse time, tutorials, love, thank you, turn it up.